everybody, this is Ashton and Jordan from Show Me Vegas, and it's been a while since we've done an episode of Vegas Things.
And we thought, what better topic than the thing that built Las Vegas in the first place?
I mean, what do you think we're doing out here in the middle of the desert? It's all this money.
We're talking, of course, about gambling.
Even if you don't consider yourself to be a gambler, if you go to Las Vegas, odds are you're going to place at least a bet or two.
So today we're covering the 5 biggest mistakes that people make when traveling to Sin City.
Trust me, we've made a few of these mistakes too. Let's get into it.
The number one gambling mistake many people make happens before you even leave home. And that's coming to Vegas thinking that you're gonna win. As they say, Vegas wasn't built on winners.
That's the truth about Las Vegas. We're the only winners. The players don't stand a chance.
But just how true is that? Let's take a look at the stats.
We all know that Las Vegas was built on the gaming industry, and although over the years tourist appetites for losing money has waned, that doesn't mean people don't still come to Vegas to gamble. The Las Vegas Convention and Visitors Authority found that in 2023, 79% of Vegas visitors gambled while in town, and their average bankroll was $787.54. With the number of visitors to Vegas generally rising every year, except for that one little speed bump during and after 2020, Nevada gaming revenues continue to set records. In 2023, the Nevada State gaming win topped $15.5 billion, as the House held approximately 8.67% of all bets placed. This means, of course, that for every $1 wagered in Nevada last year, the House won nearly 9 cents. On the Strip, that hold percentage was even more at 10.29%. Obviously, the hold percentage varies greatly depending on what game you're playing, but the moral of the story is this: the house always wins.
So why play if you shouldn't expect to win? Well, for starters, it's fun. Table games are interactive and social. Slots have great themes and fun bonus games. I mean, sure, there's always that slight hope that you might hit a jackpot, but you're much better off if you consider gambling a form of entertainment. When it's no longer fun, stop. There are too many fun things to do in Las Vegas than to lose money and be miserable while you do it.
The second biggest mistake people make in Las Vegas when gambling is just simply not knowing how to play the game. Some games are easy to play and some aren't, but you would be amazed by the number of times we've seen people throw money away by not knowing how to play the game.
This mistake generally takes 2 forms. First, understanding what game it is you're playing and how to play it, and second, acquiring the skill necessary to be good at it. Now, slots are totally luck and there is no skill involved, but many table games do involve skill. But no amount of skill will help if you don't even understand what game it is you're playing.
$5 in coins, please.
What?
I'd like to bet $5.
$5.
You wouldn't believe the number of times we've been playing free bet blackjack when a person stumbles over, sits down, starts playing, and doesn't even realize that it's not standard blackjack.
Why don't you give me half the money you were gonna bet? Then we'll go out back, I'll kick you in the nuts, and we'll call it a day.
Inevitably, they get angry the first time the dealer shows 22 and they don't get paid. And the table has to stop so the dealer or the other players can explain the game to them. Even if you do understand the rules, there's a big difference in playing blind and playing with a little bit of knowledge. The key for most novice gamblers is just to play as long as possible on the money you brought. After all, gambling is a form of entertainment, and it's only fun if you can play for a while and not feel like you're just throwing money away. While slot machines are purely random number generators and require no skill, there are plenty of ways you can lose money at a slot machine just by not understanding the game. Take a second to study the machine before you start pressing that spin button. Multi-denomination machines are notorious for taking more money from people who didn't realize they were betting so much. Many machines display your bet in terms of credits, and 200 credits is 10 times more if the machine is set to dimes versus pennies. While that seems so basic, even seasoned gamblers have to admit they've sat down before and wound up betting far more than they thought they were.
The odds are already stacked against you. Don't make it worse by simply not understanding the rules or how to play the game. Do a little bit of research before coming to Vegas. Watch YouTube tutorials on how to play. Browse online gambling websites. Some of my favorites are the Wizard of Odds website or the American Casino Guide tutorials on YouTube.
Literature, Mr. Bank. Come on now, you don't need to read no literature.
All you need to do is feel it.
So we've already established that you're probably going to lose. So why not get compensated for at least a little bit of your losses? One huge mistake that people make is not taking advantage of players clubs. If you're planning on spending more than a few bucks, be sure to get a players card and use it.
While it definitely seems players clubs aren't as lucrative as they used to be, they're still definitely worthwhile. Of course, there are people out there who swear you should never play with a players card because your odds are worse. Of course, that's not true. Gaming in Nevada is highly regulated, and it would be extremely illegal for a casino to offer different odds to a Players Club member versus a non-Players Club member. They're not going to risk losing their gaming license over it, and besides, the concept doesn't even make sense. I mean, if a casino was going to do it, they'd be far more likely to pay their Players Club members more in an effort to keep them happy and coming back. Regardless, if you're going to gamble, you're going to lose money, and why not take advantage of comps to get at least some of that money back? Believe it or not, you don't have to be a high roller to get comped rooms or at least heavily discounted rooms in Vegas in 2024. And earning status with any Players Club generally comes with additional perks like free parking, waived resort fees, celebration dining credits, and more. If you're a smaller time player, it's best to concentrate your play at one Players Club, and once you've earned status there, at any given time you can take advantage of tier matches, whereby you can take your status at a Players Club and get matched at another Players Club and take advantage of their perks. There are plenty of other videos on that subject out there on YouTube, so I'm not going to get into that. But the moral of the story is this: if you're going to gamble in Vegas, get that Players Club card and use it. You'll be glad you did in the long run.
Gambling mistake number 4, not establishing a budget. Your bankroll could be $100, $1,000, or even $10,000. But no matter what it is, if you don't establish it ahead of time, it may just turn out very badly for you.
Flashback.
$11. This machine, hey, she wanted to get spicy and she got burned. If you can't laugh about it, what can you do?
End of flashback.
This one has never been a problem for us because we hate losing more than we enjoy winning. So we're quick to walk away when things aren't going well. But there is a reason casino advertisements always contain a link to gambling addiction hotlines. The last thing anybody wants is for you to turn out like Clark.
Eddie, I've gambled away more money than you'll ever understand.
Try me.
$22,600.
Oh, God!
Or be the subject of a viral TikTok because you just lost it all. So unless you're a seasoned gambler, set a budget and stick to it.
Of course, setting a budget is only good if you can't break it, so only take as much cash to Vegas as you intend to lose, and do not go to the ATM or take out a line of credit.
Last but not least, one huge mistake people make while visiting Las Vegas has to do with those free drinks. Yes, drinks are free to gamblers in Las Vegas, and yes, including ourselves, those free drinks have gotten a lot of people in trouble in Vegas over the years.
Believe it or not, there is a law on the books prohibiting Nevada casinos from serving alcohol to persons who appear to be visibly intoxicated. But if you've been inside a Las Vegas casino, you know that regulation is certainly not strictly enforced. In 2014, a California man challenged that law and tried to sue the Downtown Grand in Las Vegas, stating that they overserved him alcohol and caused him to lose more than $500,000. He contended that he did not remember most of a 48-hour period, including signing markers totaling $500,000, and he wanted his gambling debt erased, as well as $500,000 more in punitive damages against the casino. His case didn't get far, and just a year later he was charged with passing bad checks after the Nevada Gaming Control Board closed their investigation into the matter, citing a lack of evidence. You are going to be responsible for your own consumption, regardless of how free and easy the booze is flowing.
Overconsumption isn't the only way those free drinks can get you in trouble in Vegas. You might find yourself saying, hey, I'm going to sit down at this slot machine just long enough to get a free drink.
So I played for about 45 minutes. Finally got a cocktail here. This effectively cost me $162.50 plus a tip. Ashton's going to be very pleased.
Obviously, there are tons more mistakes you can make gambling in Vegas, but those are the highlights.
Safe to say, we've made all of those, plus many more.
Hey, that's it for this one, guys. Thanks as always for watching. If you liked this video or found it informative, give it a thumbs up. Also, subscribe to the channel and turn on that notification bell.
We'll see you in the next video because there's always more for us to show you.
On Show Me Vegas.
Bye, guys.
If you guys only knew how angry she gets doing this.
The number one mistake that people make before they even get out to Las Vegas is the number one gambling mistake before people have
than to sit around losing money and be miserable doing it. Watch YouTube tutorials or do to Vegas. Browse online to Vegas. Watch YouTube tutorials, browse websites.
Tutorials. Sorry, I couldn't handle how you said tutorials.
Online gambling resources. Some of my favorites are the Wizard of Oz.
Sucks.
You're getting me riled up. Obviously, there are tons more mistakes you can make Vegas and gambling.
Sucks, doesn't it?
No.
What am I saying now? Now you got me all
You're gonna say we'll see you in that next video.
Okay, ready?
Or we'll see you in the next video because there's always more for us to show.
Okay, you ready?
Yeah.
So that's it for this one, guys.
You said that. You could just start right in with we'll see you in the next video.
Ready?
Yeah.
We'll see you in the next video because there's always...
Can't deliver my line, can you?
Ready?
Yeah.
So that's it for this one.
No, I already said that.
This is not my norm. Okay?
We'll see you in the next video.
Okay.
Yeah.
My eyes are watering.
We'll see you in the next video.
I know. Ready?
Mm-hmm.
We'll see you in the next video because there's always more for us to show you.
Show me. Did you say us to show you? There's always more for us to show you.
Hold on. Let me get my...
We'll see you in the next video.
Okay, hold on. You ready?
Mm-hmm.
We'll see you in the next video because there's always more for us to show you.
On Show Me Vegas.
Bye, guys. Boy, that was...